What's up, guys? Back with another video. Today we're doing something a little different. We're gonna start a series called Faceoff Film Review, where I break down a game from this past weekend, talk about all the face-offs, provide my input, my insights, what I think guys could do differently. Today we're gonna go on to Faceoff Zone. Shout out Coach Bodner. He's breaking down every game, cutting each and every face-off, and it's a great resource for any aspiring face-off guy that wants to play in college. The game we're breaking down today is Virginia versus Michigan on February 10th. First face-off, early. I've heard that the whistles are ridiculously quick this season. It's down, sets like PLL style quick. Second face-off, early again. We need to bring back the physical set call. Guys aren't reacting to the whistle. It's who can get away with going earlier than their opponent. Is the ref going to call me? I'm going to see how early I can go without getting called. And that doesn't take any skill. It's just cheating. We need to bring back the physical set call, where guys are down, set, and they're waiting for that whistle. They don't know when it's coming. It's reaction time. Takes a lot more skill than just jumping the whistle. That was a great counter, actually. The one thing I would change is if he stayed lower, he would have got more leverage. No one came in with his glove, but instead he stood up, didn't use his hips, didn't use his legs, stood up and came back with a reverse shovel. If he put his legs into it, torqued his hips, used that momentum, he could have got more leverage and dislodged that ball a lot more. Good win by Michigan. Oh, Virginia actually picks up the GB. Gritty. It's been a rough game right now. I love it. The refs are definitely letting the guys counter a lot more than previous years. They're not being as technical. Oh, you can't get him on the elbow. You can't be on top of his stick. They're letting the boys play. And personally, I love it. And facing off is about being tough, gritty, coming out with that ball any way you can. And, this just adds to the toughness perspective of facing off. So be as aggressive as you can right now. So Virginia goes right into that reverse shovel. He turns with that ball, stays low, boxes out. Could have been an easy win, but he misses this first time GB, and now it's an absolute scrum. But I love that he went right to that counter. It was very, very efficient. Path of least distance, right glove to glove, and dislodge that ball. Michigan wasn't expecting that. Oh my gosh. Look how quick this whistle is blown. All right. Down. They go down at 2:19. Whistle was blown at 2:20. The ref said down, set, whistle within a second. That whole cadence. Down, set. They're not even set on the ground. They're not even down. It's too quick. We need to bring back the physical set call. Make sure they're in their stance. If you add 2 extra seconds, it's not a big deal. It's going to be cleaner. It's going to be way more fun to watch. This is just too quick. This is rushed. I believe they're both man down. Yep, they're both 5-on-5. Right, so they both have their wings to their draw side. Virginia does a great job of winning that clamp and using his wing. It's an easy win. Face off, 10. Face off of their whole team. Right, you don't have to win it to yourself every single time. Use your teammates when you can. This was a very, very weird face-off. I think they both go to that reverse shovel. And then Michigan realizes at the last second, tries to plunger that ball. Yeah. I've never seen that before. That's pretty funny, actually. That is an unreal pass. Good heads-up awareness. Makes a quick pass right to the open guy. Transition. Good stuff. What a counter. You know, I think he could have done this with two hands and just done a shovel counter. But I guess the fish hook allows him to get deeper underneath the shaft. He does a good job of lifting it, using his body, getting into his opponent. Great counter by Michigan. Slowed it down here. You can see, I think that was Weller on Michigan. That was great. Good stuff. Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh, wow. He almost turned that over. It doesn't do your team any good if you win the faceoff and then turn it over. You have to be a lacrosse player. Be confident in your ability to pass that ball, take a shot. Don't get nervous and panic and just try and make a pass. Like, make the right call, hit the right guy. Easy plays. And what a good counter this was. Gets into him underneath the shaft. And look what Virginia does. He steps back. Right there. Stepping back. 408. Left hand's punched way too far, way too high. Allows his opponent to counter him. He's so susceptible to counter, getting underneath that shaft with either a fish hook or a shovel. Dislodges that ball. Great GB. Wait, that's how you handle pressure. That's how you make an outlet pass. Good stuff. This is a very aggressive game. I love it. Transition, Virginia. Good take. Good rake. Good rake. I would have loved if he left his left hand a little lower. By bringing it up, he's using less surface area on his head. He's literally taking his head from underneath his opponent's head, taking himself out of the fight. He keeps his left hand low, has a lot more surface area. Side rail remains underneath the head. He's able to push and rake that ball out. It's going to be more effective than this ball just staying right by their feet. He dislodge it by about 5 yards, create transition opportunity. Instead, stays by his feet, does a great job. Ooh. First time GBs is a big problem in this game. He's just very aggressive on the wings, making it difficult for guys to pick it up. It's a battle. It's an absolute battle. Now the score is 9-2, but faceoffs are very, very tight, very aggressive. Both units doing a great job. Weller's fish hook is really, really nice. That's something that other teams should be ready for, but that's a great complementary look to Wheatfelt that Michigan has. One thing I didn't like here, looks like they're locking off on the wings. Virginia gets a step, the guy releases from him on Michigan. Easy ground ball for Virginia, easy win. Face off with 3. Your wing guys need to do their job. There's a whole game plan that goes into these games. You need to follow it. Great awareness. Wheatfield goes for that reverse shovel. He stands up. Look. Stands up right away. And allows his opponent to run right after that ball. He opens up that pathway. If he stays low, his nose stays over top of that ball the whole time, rotates, torques his hips, uses that momentum to propel himself, pick up that ground ball, he would be boxing out right away. Instead, he stands up in a very unathletic position, opponent run after that ground ball. What could have been an easy win turns into a scrappy loss. Right? And what was this? Wing guys, they all jump upfield. Triple teamed upfield their faceoff guy while two of Virginia wings were wide open in the middle. Transition opportunity, misses the net, but that could have been bad. Early. I think that's number 4. Bring back the physical set call. This is absurd. 4 earlies. Another transition opportunity for Virginia. And a goal. Wow. Middle of the field transition is what killed Michigan this game. They're just running down their throats. Crazy. Look how extended Michigan is here. So extended. Virginia keeps his feet planted. Right. Michigan's so susceptible to counter. Goes in for that shovel. Gets underneath the shaft. Dislodges that ball. Easy GB for Virginia. Transition opportunity. Again, almost a goal. Wow. Athletic. These guys they're good. They're real good right now. Early. Again, 5 earlies, 11 minutes left in the third quarter. Crazy. Hook early. Virginia runs down. Their faceoff guy runs down. Quick sub for Virginia's wing guy. Oh, Wheatfield now decides to run off. 10 steps behind their guy, and it's horrible. Horrible. Be a lacrosse player. Know the game plan. Sub off with a man. If you're 10 steps behind the guy, you're gonna have to stay and play defense. Just stay out there. The faceoff guy is still in the field. Marry up with him. Anything was better than just running off 10 steps after their guy. It's good win. Good win by Virginia. Great goal. Another transition opportunity. Wow. I think I'm eating my words. I said this was a good battle, but now it's one-sided for sure right now. Right here, Michigan knew he was going to lose that clamp. Needs to be explosive with that secondary instinctive reaction. Slide his hands right in front of that shaft, glove to glove. Disrupt that front door exit. Be aggressive. Instead, he stood up. His body moved before his hands. Hands need to lead the body. If he did that, he would have saved a few seconds and really disrupted this front door exit. Instead, Virginia got out clean. Fast break. transition goal. Nice 1-2 counter. That's great. Went for the rake, right into the reverse shovel. Well, that was Jake Withers-esque, and that was nice. When he opened up, found the GB right between his legs. Perfect. First time GB, run to space, hit the outlet. Wow. What was even really turned into a one-side battle. 15-6 so far for Virginia. For face-offs. What a win. It was such an easy win. Won that whistle. Easy brush back. First time GB. And he just ran right into pressure. Just keep running back. You have outlets. You have your goalie. You have your close D. Takeaway from watching this game. Virginia had so much success because they varied their moves so frequently. Right? It's so hard to predict what you're going to do next if you're varying your moves. Shovel counters, reverse shovel counters, clamps, rakes. And that gets your opponents thinking. Right? It gets in their head, and you're able to have a lot of success doing that. This has been Faceoff Film Review. If you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button. A lot more content coming out soon. Catch you guys next time. Peace.